Brother, we are making progress. So much progress. But garage is a mess, so I need to do some cleaning first. All right, let's get that done. It's really not that bad. I honestly need a toolbox. I'd probably put it like right here or maybe over there. But honestly, this couch is kind of huge. It's bigger than I thought it would be. But I also have a small garage. Not complaining whatsoever, but I do need a toolbox because this is not cutting it. I got tools on the floor. This isn't even a tool bag. This is like a vacuum cleaner for your car. It came in that bag, so I just started using that. I need a toolbox, man. We got a little something festive in the mini fridge, so I'm trying these things out, these little poppy sodas, the little prebiotic sodas. They're not bad. I'm trying to lay off sodas, so that's gonna be like my New Year resolution, I think, is to drink much less soda, which I don't drink a lot of soda now. I'm very, very fit, I think, and healthy, but sometimes you need a little soda. Y'all, check me out. I got gifted a ladder. How sick is this? I've needed a ladder. This thing is sick. Brand new. The little tray right here, sick. Got me a little ladder, man. Moving up in the world. Looking much better. Looking much better. Nice and clean, organized. That took a long time, actually. Way longer than I thought. So let's get to it. This will actually be, honestly, like a relatively short list, I think, because we've been fixing stuff on this thing all year. Like the entire year of 2025, we've been fixing stuff. So I think let's just start under the hood, I guess. Lift that up. I'm supposed to have my battery tender attached, but I never do that because I am hard-headed. So I think for the first time ever, we don't have any issues. We don't have any issues under the hood. I am very proud of that. We did so much this year and the year before to make sure this thing is running like smoothly, as smooth as possible. My balancer is still going strong. Battery life is perfect now that I do not have that nasty battery drain anymore. I thought I had an issue with my tensioner. I mean, I could use a new one. It's not, it's old. All of these parts are old. I could use a new one, and I will get a new one. It's like, I don't know, like $160 or something like that. Not bad. I'll get a new one, put it on there, and I think I might go ahead and get a belt with the, what do they call it? Like the gator or something. It has like the notches on them instead of like the lines. I forget what they're called, but it's an upgraded belt and an upgraded tensioner. I'll probably do that sometime at the beginning of next year, I think. And I think that's it, honestly. I really could not ask for anything like better. I really couldn't. Headlights, perfect. Well, except for that one light that's out, but that has nothing to do with me. I'll have to try and figure that out. I still want those freaking headlights, but they're like almost $900, but they're so sick. I don't know what the deal with that light is. I think that light is just going out. I don't think it has anything to do with battery life. I think that light is just going out. It's like on and off, but car starts up fine every single time. Like I really could not ask for anything more than that, Shoot, I think we're at like 89,000 miles on this now, and I got this with 58,000. So I've been driving this thing. It's slowed down a lot recently, within the past year. I think I've slowed down a lot because I used to daily drive this. I do not daily drive this anymore. I do plan to drive it a lot more because I need to get some use out of this thing. I need to figure out when to change the spark plugs on here because I do have a spark plug kit. I got the new wires and spark plugs up there. So I think around 100,000 you change those out, somewhere around there. So I got some time. But like I said, we are good. Like there's nothing else so far. I already knocked on wood that I need to do. I'm gonna have to whisper so the car doesn't hear me because it likes to go bad when I have good things going on. So of course, the only issue that I have with the inside, well, it's not like, it's technically not like an interior issue, but my TC light is on and will always be on because I do not plan on getting that fixed ever. I think it's more fun to drive without it anyway. Plus, that part is like very, I don't want to say hard to find, but it's I think they're expensive, and then it's gonna die on me anyway because they don't make the part anymore for it. At least this is on, I think it's on like 2001 and under model years, I think. Or maybe it's 2000 and under, I forget. But regardless, that's not getting fixed. I don't even care to have it. I don't think, that means I technically can't go into performance mode, but I don't know I don't know exactly what performance mode does. I think it just turns that off anyway, but it's already off, so I think we're good. Steering wheel still good, still beautiful. We did replace these, and I still have to fix the light in my AC control thingy. I need to fix that. I think it's just like soldering something back together or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure there's some videos on it, but I need to do that. It's not like an important thing. My AC still works. It's the middle of winter now, and I live in Florida, so like the weather's like perfect. So I'm not really worried about that right now anyway. Just cosmetic, I guess. My seats are cracking. You know, they're old. They're old seats. 20-something years old. They still look good. I might get some like seat covers or something. They have like the really fancy seat covers that you can get that basically look like the seat itself. So maybe I'll get those. I thought about getting aftermarket seats, but I also don't want to get rid of my seat memory. I'm kind of going back and forth between that. I don't want to get rid of my seat memory. The only way to keep it would be to get like C7 seats and shove them in here. I've even seen people get C8 seats and shove them in here, but I'm not spending $4,000 on seats for this car. That's like absolutely ridiculous. But some people do it. I could just get like some Sparko seats or something like that. They're like, what? I'd probably get like $800, $1,000 for the pair and then just shove them in here. That'd be sick, but seat memory. I like my seat memory. I don't know why. It's just like, I feel like if I didn't have it, then I'd regret it. But it's not that big of a deal anyway. Like I could just manually adjust my seat, but I don't know. Like just the idea of this not working just kind of bothers me. So I might just skip out on that, I think. But again, I mean, interior, everything is good. Exterior, everything is good. Mechanically, we're good. Like everything is just good. And I'm happy about that. I put so much work into this damn thing. It doesn't make any sense. Over the past like 2 years, I don't even know how long I had this car. Maybe 3 years, I think. I don't even know. But 2 or 3 years, I put so much work into this thing, and it's just running like, it's been running perfect the entire time. But, you know, we've had some hiccups here and there, of course. So some of y'all may not know that I used to have or maybe I still do, I don't really know. But there was a squeaking noise coming from the driver's side rear. It's some bushing down there. I replaced some of the bushings. I haven't heard the squeak yet. And I also dropped the rear. Well, technically I dropped the front and the rear, lowering, I mean. And I haven't heard it yet. I don't want to say it's gone, but there's not really a way for me to identify like exactly where that squeak is coming from because I can only hear it while I'm driving. Like sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. So maybe it depends on like weather conditions. I have no idea, but I haven't heard it yet. So if I hear it again, then I'll know it's not fixed. But again, I have no idea how I can like address where exactly it's coming from unless I just change every single bushing on this side, and then I might as well change it on that side too, and then I might as well change it in the fronts too. So maybe we'll get to that point. I don't know. But this is our official height. It's not bad. I mean, that's like an inch worth of clearance, which I'm not mad at because any lower, I would not be able to drive in the front. and I like to keep it that way. The rear, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm not one to like have the fender touching the tire. As long as it's like within that ballpark, I'm good. It's already like, look at this. Bruh. Bruh. That's like 2 inches. It's like 2 inches worth of clearance. Ridiculous, man. So I try to avoid speed bumps now. Well, I've only taken the car out one time since I lowered the car. And I didn't have to, well, actually I went over one speed bump and I scraped the entire way. But it wasn't like damaging, it's fine. I've done this before, I'm a pro. But like I said, like everything is good. Like this is gonna be a real quick, short list and I'm very happy about that. We got the lights replaced in the rear, not the tail lights, which obviously we do have aftermarket tail lights, but the reverse lights went out, replaced those of course. Just a bunch of like minor stuff that I had to fix recently. All the big stuff, done. Like we're done with the big stuff. Well, I still have to replace my wheel bearings. I don't think it necessarily affects my driving. Some people say it does, but it does not. I just need an alignment and I know that for a fact. But wheel bearings, I do have those over here. Like I said in my last video, I could not install them because it was a pain in the ass. So I will get somebody to install those eventually. But other than that, I think all of the big stuff is good. And we have a good old C5 in the garage just chilling, man. Look at that. We got our boy propped up over here with the fishing gear, keeping us safe, keeping a watch on the Corvette. He lets me know if anybody comes in here. But again, that's it, bro. All I have to do is just stand here and just admire this. Oh, one thing, people like to take this off. This little strip here, this little trim piece. I don't know what the hell's up with that. I've seen it without and it just looks like something's missing, but I can see the appeal. I don't know if I would take it off. I think I would play around with the idea, but I kind of like that trim piece, but I don't know. I'd play around with it. So next steps, what are we gonna do next? I think what we're gonna do next is, I don't think we're gonna bother with cosmetic stuff for a little while because I kind of like the car as it is. It's like this OEM plus kind of vibe, kind of messing with that. I know people like to do the wide body and the carbon fenders and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm gonna go that route because that's just a little extra for a car like this. Like this is perfect as is. Like, come on. Look at that in 4K, boy. At least I hope this uploads in 4K. Sometimes it doesn't, I don't know. But like I mentioned earlier, tensioner and upgraded belt for sure. And I think I need to get rid of the rust on these rotors. So I'm gonna probably just order some slotted and painted rotors so that I don't have to see the rust through these shiny ass wheels, because that really bothers me. You can't really see it now, but like in the light and in the sun, ooh, I don't even want to bring the car out half the time. Sometimes I'm just like, yo, let's just bring the car out when it's like cloudy and overcast, because the car just kind of looks like this and it's like kind of dark in there. But when the sun's out, nah. So those are like the most immediate things that I'll probably do sometime at the beginning of the year. Number one, it's Christmas time, so I don't need to be doing all this extra stuff because I got Christmas presents to buy, which actually I'm done Christmas shopping, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, I think beginning of the year, sometime in the first quarter or something like that, I'll probably go ahead and get my exhaust further customized, because I only have the bullet axle back on here now. So I'll probably take it to a custom shop and they'll help me make it a little bit louder. And then I can go ahead and get some headers, just give it a little bit more loud and a little bit more power. And then from there, I have no idea. Sky's the limit, I guess, right? But I know y'all don't want to sit here and talk about plans for the future, so that will just come as it comes. And I think that's it. Like, we're good. Like, we're good. I do think, call me crazy, I want to replace these with the LED versions because they just look better, and they have some that do the I forget what you call it, sequential. They have some that do those. And you just stick it in there. You don't have to worry about the light bulbs. Thinking about doing that. That's cosmetic, of course, but I don't know. And next year, I do think I want to focus more on cooling. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about plans and stuff, but last thing, I promise. I do think I want to focus on cooling because this car does run hot. I mean, in general, these cars run like a little bit hot. In this weather, which is like 60, 70 degrees, the car runs at like 220, sometimes a little bit under, especially if it's like 40 degrees outside. The car loves that weather. But I do think I want to focus on cooling, so I'll probably have to get, they have the freaking vents, but I don't like the way that looks. Well, I mean, I like the way they look, but I don't think I would want it on my car. So I'll probably have to get like actual vented, like an actual vented hood. And we should see some cooling, or just get some like actual vents, some cutout vents and stuff and put them in there. But I don't know. We'll see. That'll come later. Maybe I'll just drive with the damn hood off. I don't know. Maybe do something a little crazy. This will be a short list, very, very quick run through about what's going on with the car. We've had a very good 2025. Everything is good. Everything is fixed. Everything is running as it should. So let's keep that going into 2026. And I will see y'all in the next one.